Hey there, it's Steve from Serious Keto, and in this video, we are going to make a totally legit McGriddle. But before we do that, if you enjoy low-carb cooking videos, product and ingredient reviews, as well as lessons learned from my experiences with the ketogenic lifestyle and intermittent fasting, click that subscribe button down there. And while you're at it, click the little bell next to it so you're notified whenever I release a new video. There are a handful of things that I sort of consider the keto holy grail. One of them is a corn tortilla, and I think I've hit on a recipe that's pretty good at that. You can click that link right up there if you want to check out my corn tortilla. The other is the McGriddle. Now, I know there's a lot of recipes and videos out there for keto McGriddles, but I believe this one truly nails both the taste and the texture of an actual McGriddle. Now, if I wind up trying somebody else's McGriddle recipe and it's better, I will gladly admit to it. But for right now, I'm here to tell you, this McGriddle that we're about to make is totally legit. Start with half a cup of coconut flour, 2 tablespoons of psyllium husk powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a dash of cinnamon. Whisk your dry ingredients together. Then add 1/2 cup of log cabin sugar-free syrup or the sugar-free syrup of your choice to 1/2 cup of warm water. To this, we'll add a teaspoon of maple-flavored stevia. And mix to dissolve. Combine your wet and dry ingredients. At this point, I usually start mixing it with my hands. You'll find that as the coconut flour starts to hydrate, that it really comes together. Sort of similar to when you're doing masa tortillas. Once it sticks together as a ball, I wrap it in some plastic wrap while I heat up my dash griddles. Divide the dough into 6 parts and roll them into balls about the size of a golf ball. Then flatten them out ever so slightly before placing them in your dash griddle. This is one of those instances where it really pays to have 2 of these. At around the 2-minute mark, you'll notice that they start to puff up. When they do, push them back down. This will help expand the size of the buns. And you may need to do this again at around the 4-minute mark. When you first take them out of the griddle, they're a little soft around the edges, so it's good to have a delicate type of spatula, like a fish spatula. We'll remove them to a wire rack to let them cool briefly. Then we'll plate them up. Bottom, sausage patty, slice of American cheese, and 1 egg. And the top. Now, it doesn't look exactly like a McGriddle from a McDonald's commercial, but then again, neither does a real McGriddle. But let's see how it tastes. Now, I might be a little bit biased because I've been working on this recipe for a while, but in terms of taste and texture, I can't imagine getting much closer to an actual McGriddle. The only thing that's missing are those little chunks of like maple bursts, and I haven't figured out how to do that yet. If I do, I will create a follow-up video showing you how to do that, and then this becomes a total McGriddle. I guess the one other difference, it's not all greasy on the outside, so you don't feel like you need to use a napkin while you're eating it. But you don't have to take my word for it. We're gonna have Connor and Jaden come out and have them take a taste. All right, guys, give it a try, see what you think.
That's good. Tastes like a McGriddle. It's so good. I love it so much.
Hey, Colton. Colton, do you want a McGriddle? You want a McGriddle, buddy? You don't have teeth yet, so no McGriddle for you.
Say hi. Say hi, everyone.
Let's see what Courtney and my wife Terry thinks about it. What do you think?
Amazing.
Does it taste like a real McGriddle?
Mm-hmm. McGriddles are like my favorite food, but this, I like it even better.
And you're not just saying that because you love me, right?
No, I'm not just saying that. I like that this is a little bit thinner. It's not so, because then I still get the egg and the cheese and the sausage, and it's not all just bun. It's delicious.
What do you think?
It's very good, dear. I don't eat McGriddles much, but Courtney loves them and they taste very yummy.
So there it is, my McGriddle. If you find a better McGriddle recipe, please let me know. I'd love to taste it. And thanks for watching.